good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, and whoever you are. I don't know who will end up seeing this video. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what your circumstances are. But I know that God has a plan. And that God has this amazing way to work all of this out that you could never imagine. As a Christian, as somebody who says, God, I know that you are God and there is no other God. I know that you sent your son to be born of a virgin, to die a painful death, to cover and take away all of my sins, to not only just do that, but to be resurrected, to defeat death, to defeat hell, to be resurrected and ascend into heaven, for you to send your Holy Spirit to live inside of each and every single one of us that believes in you. I know that you have a purpose and a plan. And I have a 2-year-old. So we're just going to roll with it. You guys, we face so many situations on a day in and a day out basis, and a lot of it we can't even control it. It's not even because of our choices. It's because of the choices of others around us. But it still affects us. And some of us are affected in ways that are much more intense and much more personal than others. But no matter where you are and what you are facing, God's got this. And no matter how hopeless things seem, and no matter how hopeless the people around you seem, as a Christian, we don't get that excuse anymore. We don't get that excuse to be like, this person, they've been like this for years. They keep doing this to me. They keep doing this to my family. This situation, I couldn't have done anything about it. We don't get to play that victim anymore. 2-year-old. But we get a God that can take the worst situations and work them out to the good of those who love him, to the good of those who hope in him, to the good of those who believe in him, who have faith in him, who are not giving up. It's so amazing to see how God brings everything together in your life. If you will take and put on like these spiritual glasses and be more aware in your days of what is going on around you, and little words that are spoken here and there, things that the Spirit speaks to you, I guarantee you, if you pay attention long enough and you are listening, then you'll find an opportunity to share those words with somebody else. Hope, consistency, standing. Standing doesn't seem like it's very hard, but a lot of times it's hard. Standing, believing, and trusting, and expecting. These are things that's in the air right now. These are things that I'm seeing in my life, in the life of those close to me, in the life of those I really don't even know. God can do exceedingly and abundantly far more than we could ever ask, think, or imagine. But here's the deal, guys. We have to imagine it. We have to think about it. And we have to ask God for it and then expect it. One of my favorite scriptures is found in Mark, and it says that if you believe what you have prayed for, then it will be given to you. And that's not the exact words. But you believe, you pray, and you believe that what you've prayed has already been done, then it will be given to you. If you guys read the Bible, then you will see that a lot of the wording is past tense. Like, in reality, it hasn't happened yet, but when Jesus is speaking about it, it's in past tense. Like, it's already done. Prophets in the Old Testament, it hasn't even happened yet, but it's past tense when they're speaking about it. This is a new year, and I have this year grown to not really get as roused up about the new year as I normally do. And it's because since about Thanksgiving time, so end of January or November, I started hearing things like, well, when the new year comes, then I'll. After the new year, then I will. And I'm like, y'all, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm from southeastern Oklahoma. I say y'all. But what are you doing? You are blowing off a month, a little over a month, because you're waiting for the new year. What if the new year didn't get here? You had something you were supposed to achieve, you were supposed to do, and you didn't do it because the new year didn't come. What if? You don't know. No one knows. Jesus, the one who will come back for us, he doesn't even know. Who are we? Who are we to think that we can plan? We have to realize that these time frames, these weeks, starting on Monday, I will. And every Monday, you have the same excuses, the same hard work that comes and that you don't start accomplishing. But every Wednesday, you're like, well, I already messed up this week, starting on Monday. Hello, that makes no sense. I get it. There's some science, there's some psychology that says if you start something at the beginning of the week, you're more likely to finish it. I get that. But here's the deal. There's balance. And for those of you who are just waiting to arrive before you start beginning, this is for you. Here is your big flashing light on the wall. Start your walk now. Start going after it now. God is a God of moments, and I mess up. I'm a mom of a 2-year-old who was just in here making noise and a 3-year-old. And oh my gosh. I want to lose my mind sometimes. They are both boys. They are both wild. But it is what it is. And they are good-mannered, good boys. They listen most of the time. And when they don't, I have to parent and discipline. And what if I didn't do anything, But I mess up. I mess up in my disciplining. I mess up in my parenting. I mess up in the evenings when I should be playing with them and I'm scrolling through a phone. I mess up on a ton of different levels. I lose my cool sometimes. I'd already told you they're wild. But here's the deal. Here's what God speaks every single time. It's a new moment. Take this moment. Come to me. Let me set you back in place. Let me give you a new perspective. Let me give you that love that you need right now because you're having a breakdown. You need love. It's the truth. And then, Mommy. Hold on, baby.
What's that?
It's a door.
It broke?
Mm-hmm. You take that love that I gave you and you give it back to them. Here, have this. Close up. Have that or go play with some toys. Because I get interrupted all the time like this. I'll be on a phone call and they're doing this. I'm trying to talk to you and they're doing this. And that's just what happens because they're kids and they don't know any better and they need me because I'm mommy. And when I see that through love, then my reaction is different. New moments. Not new years, not new months, not new weeks, new moments. And start now. There is no reason to wait. Do you think that anybody who has ever done anything great waited until they were great to do something? No.